I am not a savior of mankind. I am not in the holy business. I am only interested in describing how I function. This state is the natural state of being.
All that is coming out of me is the barking of a dog, nothing else. You are the one that is making this barking, turning this barking into a language, English language.
People have had trouble with your philosophy, generally because they feel it's a very negative philosophy, that it rejects the idea of God and happiness and ideas of freedom. And you, on the other hand, say that it's the most positive philosophy.
U.G. Krishnamurti's life remains a mystery. No words or descriptions can capture this unique man. Philosophers have tried to fit him into some perspective or make sense of his statements about the human condition.
I have no interest in changing you. I have no interest in freeing you from anything, because I know that there is nothing there to be free from.
Why is it that we are such masterful destroyers of the earth and the air and the water and destroyers of ourselves?
What kind of a human being you want on this planet? Unfortunately, the religious thinking of man for centuries has placed before us the model of a perfect being.
An encounter with him is like a bomb going off, shattering your beliefs, hopes of understanding what life is.
Because it seems to me that of primary importance that we investigate the actuality, the possible reality that the physical body contains the whole human being, that the body contains consciousness, the whole thing, and that the experiencing of myself through the body and through the senses is really the only way to understand life.
Anything we know of life is a speculation on our part, and what we are trying to understand, touch or experience life, is through the help of the knowledge we have. So thought is something dead, you see.
His quest was to find out if there was anything like enlightenment, or was it a figment of man's imagination?
You said, which was shocking in a way, but very clear in another way, that we people sort of exploit each other.
We are not honest, decorous, and decent enough to admit that all relationships are built on the foundation of what do I get out of this relationship. No power in the world can touch me. I tell all the doctors, if you suggest anything, be careful, you will not live long. If you want to live, don't tell me anything. Shoot all the doctors on sight and at sight.
His teachings pose a great challenge to the religious traditions all over the world. In fact, there was no teaching. There was no symbolism, no metaphysics, no mysticism involved in his words.
Everything worth talking about came from outside. All the heritage came from the acid heads, those bastards living in the jungles, drinking soma juice. And they thought that they were all spiritual experiences like it. Nothing to the Indian heritage in that nonsense.
Simple, straightforward, common sense and honesty is what you're recommending.
I'm not recommending anything. I'm not recommending anything. I'm not interested in freeing anybody from anybody. See, as a matter of fact, those people who are after or pursuing the permanent pleasure, that's all that they are interested in, permanent happiness, will be better off hanging around gurus than coming to visit me. They are not going to get anything here. This is not what they are interested in. The best thing that you can do to me and to mankind is to burn all the memories you have of me, about me, along with this body when I am dead.
U.G. died on 22nd March 2007 at the age of 89 in Vallecroce, Italy, at the villa of a friend. U.G. never showed any fear or concern about dying, insisting that life and death cannot be separated. When clinical death takes place, the body breaks itself into its constituent elements, and that provides the basis for the continuity of life. In that sense, the body is immortal.